Hello, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of July 2023. First card out for you is the Moth Spirit coming through. I am seeing really strong symbolism in this card of you flying out of the darkness and into the light this month, which is just so beautiful. Finding your way out of issues that you might have been dealing with recently, whatever they may be, and heading towards the light, trying to keep a positive mindset and just being very proactive when it comes to overcoming challenge in your life right now. Next, we have the Nine of Earth coming out in reversed, but this is what it looks like upright for you. And this is an important message when it's in reverse because this is something that a lot of Earth signs, especially I feel Virgos, struggle with, where you give so much to the people around you, but you do not treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion and energy and time. And I'm seeing a situation here where you've been so generous with your energy towards other people that it actually has kind of backfired because you're not taking good enough care of yourself. And you've probably noticed this before at different times in your life where it's like you're so busy doing favors for other people, helping other people out, that you kind of get a bit of a short fuse or resentful, or you haven't been taking care enough of yourself, and you actually end up kind of hurting your loved ones because of your own lack of self-care, or maybe you keep things bottled up because you don't want to hurt anyone, and it comes through and actually does damage to the people around you as well as yourself. So this is a card showing that you're learning in the month of July to treat yourself with more kindness, compassion, and care, which is so beautiful. And you are flying out of this old way of living where you were in the shadows and you're heading towards the light, which is so great. We also have Ivy from the Fairy Wisdom Oracle, which talks all about money and finances. So to me, this card is really special to come out in your reading for July because it's showing that your financial issues are kind of at the worst that they're gonna be this year and probably for a long time right now. So that means that things are gonna get really better, and you can probably already intuitively feel this for yourself. Like maybe you've been traveling a lot, or maybe you're just kind of at like a financial low point. Maybe some of you are about to graduate or get a new job or something. To me, it just feels like right now finances might be a little bit tight, money might be a little tight, but I feel, and I'm just feeling very strongly that your finances are about to improve drastically, and you're kind of just like at the tail end of this financial misery, to be honest with you. So if any of you are a student, this could be like you're finishing up your program, your degree, whatever, and it's like that first job you get, you're immediately like out of these financial issues. So it's really good. It's really good. Or just in general, like if you have a business or you're in a situation where money's tight, maybe you've just been spending so much recently, I'm seeing here, like, look on the positive side, and literally every single time you pay down a debt or you pay off a bill, you can sit there and be mad about it, like I just lost all this money paying my bills, but you really should just be in this state of gratitude. Thank you, universe, for having my bills paid, for allowing me to pay off this debt, for allowing me to save money up. So I'm seeing in July, just really wanting to save your money, conserve energy, and it's like everything within you probably wants to go out, enjoy life, but you're like, let me conserve, let me save, and finish up this little chapter. And then once the money's flowing in more, I can do these things. So having some discipline like that financially. So we're gonna pull 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 here, to get an overview of the month. First card out for you is the Knight of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing love, honestly, matters of the heart, or creativity kind of growing here. Some of you might be seeing someone and your feelings for them are kind of growing in the month of July. Also, I'm seeing here, you probably have started a certain project or goal, and you're kind of growing that at this time, or like even a business side hustle. I'm seeing you growing that at this time, quite passionate. I just see a lot of good things in your future, to be honest, like beyond July. And the month of July feels like you're kind of building upon the momentum you already have going, leading you in that direction. Does that resonate? Does that make sense? So I am seeing like a growing love in the month of July, like a growing love for your life and the direction it's heading. But also for some of you, literal love is growing. Like you might be growing your feelings for someone. So whatever the case may be, it feels like a growing sense of love for your life. Second card out is the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is that kind of like trying to keep your money to yourself, pay down debts, save up, like saving your money. This is like a lot of financial, like, okay, I'm going to really try to save my money this month. I'm going to really try to, keep it together financially. So we do see that there, being a little bit more frugal, less spending. Third card out for you is the Eight of Cups. Okay. To me, I'm seeing here someone kind of walking away emotionally from something. Now, usually I read the Eight of Cups as like you walking away from something that's no longer fulfilling. But Virgo, I'll be honest with you, I feel quite strongly this is someone walking away from something, and it's kind of like your heart is just like, but no, wait. Now, this is something I feel intuitively has already kind of happened, but you're really feeling it more in the month of July for some reason. So for some reason, I'm seeing here like someone might have left a creative project that you were working on with them, and they're like, maybe you kind of held out hope that they would still come back, whatever. And it's just like, oh my God, they're actually gone in the month of July. I'm seeing that. Or like even it could be, if you work a job, like say at a restaurant or something, it's like a coworker left and you're like, oh, well, maybe they'll still work weekends or whatever. And it's like, no, they're gone. And it's like kind of sad. For others of you, this could even be like a relationship, a friendship where it just didn't work out. And you're like, okay, well, we can still be friends. We can still be close. Like maybe I can still keep them around. And it's like them just kind of emotionally distancing themselves. And yeah, so there is a bit of sadness here. I'm not going to lie. There is a bit of sadness here from someone walking away from something. And I feel like this is someone external to you who has walked away from like either a relationship with you, a friendship with you, or I'm seeing for most of you, it's actually like a group thing. And it doesn't have to be sad per se. Like, for example, maybe a coworker or someone is moving on to bigger and better things. And it's like a happy ending, a happy loss. But it's kind of sad at the same time because it's like, that was my favorite coworker and I don't really like anyone else here. So why am I still here? Or it could be like a friend moving and it's a happy move because it's one they really want to make, but it's like, oh, but now my friend's gone. It's something like that I'm feeling for you, Virgo. Second row out, fourth card is the Judgment card in reversed. Okay, pay attention to your decisions this month is what I would want to say to you. I want to see the card next to this. Honestly, whenever we have a big major arcana, I want to see all the cards surrounding it to get the fullest like understanding. So right next to that Judgment card in reverse is the Two of Cups. Okay. Right underneath that Two of Pentacles. Two, multiple twos coming out. Balance. The number 2, it's all about balance, okay? Balancing your checkbook, balancing your bank account. But Two of Cups being the center of your spread, this is talking about love and relationships. I see you here connecting with someone who has a really equal give and take to you, and I feel like their feelings are matched, honestly. Like, this is something that's not codependent. It feels new, especially with the Knight of Cups. It feels like it's on the newer side, and your feelings for this person may be growing if this is someone new. And all these cards are kind of saying like, this is a really balanced connection. And, if you have moments where this person doesn't really respond to you that well, or might be a little bit distant, don't be afraid to, just send them multiple texts or call them or like give a little bit more in those moments, because they are going to make up for it. Sometimes balance isn't like completely mirrored. Okay. There are days in connections where one of us is really busy and the other one has to give a little bit more. And then there are other days where that person gives a whole lot and you might not be up to give that much in the connection. And that's really the mark of a true, actual, real life relationship. There are some days where you may be at like a 20 and your partner's at like an 80. And then there would be other days where you might be like at a 90 and they're at a 10. And then there are days where maybe you're at like a 20 and they're at a 10, and it's just like, all right, let's just, be by ourselves today. Let's just vibe out and take care of ourselves as individuals. That's fine. That's the mark of a healthy relationship, guys. And Two of Cups being the center of your spread, I am seeing a really happy connection here. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic as well. This could be multiple people in your life also. Like maybe you're getting closer to a certain relative or friend, emotionally, like they're really becoming a close person to you. And this could also be romantic as well, becoming closer to someone who has an equal, harmonious give and take. There's something here with the Judgment card in reversed about this person's past, though, that's coming up. So I do wonder if they have I don't know, there's something about their past. Maybe they have like an ex or someone. I want to see the card underneath this. Okay. 6th card out, we have the 6 of Cups reversed. Okay. Interesting. This is what it looks like upright. And to me, the 6 of Cups is a really happy card. It shows friendship. It shows kinship. It shows happiness. And this is right underneath the 8 of Cups upright. So this is really confirming that message of like a friend of yours moving or someone who you really, it feels platonic. So even if this is like an ex or someone, it's like you really hope for a friendship, but this person is moving on. This person is moving. They are leaving the group. They are leaving the connection, one way or another. And it doesn't have to be this big dramatic like blowout. It could literally, like we said, just be that they're moving locations, or they're moving up, they're moving on in life. They're kind of elevating their life, and unfortunately the environment in which you have known them may no longer resonate with them. Does that make sense? So to me, I'm just really seeing here for their own growth, this person is kind of having to leave your friendship behind, but it's nothing personal at all. I feel like their heart still goes out to you, and they still really appreciate your connection with them and respect your connection with them. But oh my god, that song The Heart Must Go On by Celine Dion's coming to my head, which is kind of ironic because that was the song on the Titanic, and all that stuff is going on with like the submarine thing like exploding. And anyways, go listen to that song. It's a banger, and you might feel something from that in regards to this situation, whatever it may be for you. Okay, 7th card out, 3rd row now. We're finally seeing what's underneath this Judgment reverse card. We have the King of Swords in reversed. Okay, I want to say something here. If there's someone new who you're talking to romantically and you're worried that this person still has strong attachments to their past or to an ex, I want to say that your worries are false, okay? Now, they may be in a similar situation that you're actually in right now, where it's like emotionally, they're the ones kind of moving on from an ex or someone from their past who treated them wrong. But I can promise you there's nothing there that will get in the way of your connection. If there is anything energetically still there, it's only wounds that this person left that they need to heal from, okay? So if any of you are dating and you're really interested in someone new, but you're kind of like, I don't know, it seems like they might have like an ex or some recent past here, this is confirmation that you don't need to worry about it. King of Swords reversed. This person was cold to the person that you're interested in, okay? So I'm seeing this as like a secondhand person, this King of Swords reversed. They could have had strong air placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person was very cold and mistreated the person that you are developing strong feelings for, or this new friend of yours, it could be platonic, that you're getting closer to. I'm seeing someone from their past that's really mistreated them. And that's what you're picking up on psychically, but it would be a really big misstep in your judgment, Virgo, by thinking that the person that you're interested in still has like, will still go back to this person, essentially. They're over it. They've learned their lesson fully. right now what you might be psychically picking up on from them is that there is still some wounds that they need to deal with. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there, but that's fine, that's natural. You know, if we get into toxic situations, sometimes we don't fully heal from them until we move on and get into new connections, and then that new connection kind of triggers these old wounds. 8th card out, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful card that shows an improvement in your finances, like we predicted. An improvement in your finances, feeling like you have a little bit more money to enjoy those little luxuries that you wanted to splurge on, but earlier on in the month felt like you had to kind of save your money. I know this is so specific. Like earlier in the month of July, you might feel like, okay, I gotta save my money, gotta conserve, but then by the end of the month you'll feel like, you know, I have a little bit left over to splurge a little bit for little luxuries, whatever. So that is beautiful. We love that. Also, this is a good successful card for any personal projects, hobbies, or businesses that you run. You might be seeing some sales there. And final card out for you is the 5 of Swords. Walking away. This whole like 3rd vertical row talks about walking away from something or someone who gave you great love, value, and to me, I feel like someone else is walking away from you, Virgo. And like you, honestly, I feel like 99% of you already know the situation. It just feels like so fast though, like you didn't think they would be moving so fast, or moving on so fast, or walking away so fast, or maybe it just feels faster than you realize, or you could be, maybe you're visiting someone or someone's visiting you and the time just goes by super fast, and that's why this 5 of Swords here, because this is showing me like speed. Like it feels like we barely had enough time together, you know, we were just so close friends, or we were enjoying each other's company, and then time flew by and now we gotta separate again, or we gotta leave again. So I don't know, maybe a friend is visiting you for a little bit and the time just flies by, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to let you go, or vice versa. You could be visiting them, or like I said, someone who you just recently started getting closer with now is moving. So it's like, oh man, you know, it's something like that. It's just without haste. So I'm seeing, I don't know, just some sadness. Sorry, Virgo, some sadness. Like maybe your favorite coworker is leaving, a really beloved friend is moving, maybe you or someone else, there's something like visiting each other, and then it just flies by and you have to leave again. So I'm picking up on that type of sadness at some point this month. Otherwise, the month is looking really good. We see an increase in finances, going from being super frugal to actually having enough left over to enjoy the little things in life. And also we see love developing. We see your feelings really developing for someone. I honestly do get, though, that some of you might be a little bit judging prematurely this person. I think they would pleasantly surprise you by themselves. It's just a healthy relationship. They pleasantly surprise you with how healthy they actually are, okay? Whether it's friendship, romantic, whatever. So thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and I will see you for the next one. Bye bye.